Y'all know what it is. It's the Capri Show. I am setting up everything. Yeah, episode 40. You know, I gotta keep on being surprised that I made to this number because you know. But I sent the link out to him. I made sure someone let him know, check his inbox. Let's go. And he should be coming on. This is gonna be crazy. Because I go ask him some stories. Probably the same questions I asked Scorp. Probably the same questions I asked Lil X. Probably his personal intellect, So got a day one guy from the entertainment days, from the, you know, from all the guys and girls. Well, one girl, one princess, one queen. That was Eve. What's going on? I will find out who you are as soon as I finish setting up. How you doing? How you doing? Um, yeah, because if I'm left hanging, I just make up shit and we just have a good time. I just bring somebody on. We have a good time, good conversation. Either way, he did. All right, let's go. Let's go. Cool, cool, cool. So waiting for him because I got a little thing I noticed. Well, I didn't notice. Little X told me. So uh I got it set up waiting for him when he comes on. Um Again, setting up so I know who's who. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking up right now. Good Brothers Fearless and my sister, who's part of the Booty Patrol now. All of a sudden. Oh man. All right. So y'all know how we do the top of the hour. Hopefully he comes on. He is here. He is here. He is here. Let me just make sure he's all right. He's walking around. What's going on, big bro?
What's up, man?
You are
Uh,
you're live. I hope you're ready for this, man. I hope you're ready for this.
I hope y'all ready.
I know you ain't coming on my show. I hope you ain't coming on my show without no shirt on, man. You are not
Hold
showing
on
the
one
goods
second,
on
bro.
this live show.
Well, hey, the guy there is started
Uh,
cleaning,
this
bro.
this man trying to show his man boobs. What the hell?
That shut man.
Yes, yes.
Oh, in fact, I'll put
Oh,
this
Rough
up.
Rider. Hey, what you got? What you got? Because what I'm about to show you right now, I want to do this real quick because you know how Facebook is. I am sharing this on Facebook too. So I'm going to just do a little show and tell right now. Show and tell right now. This is a little quick thing. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. You gonna like it. You ready?
All right.
I see. I see. I see some dogs on treadmills, right? But I see a guy right there behind those dogs, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit play for a minute so y'all can understand why I'm showing this.
Told you I'm looking for enemies. Double R, so of course it's better. I love cornrows and
Look at
trap
that young
horses.
man in the back watching those dogs train. Who is
Those are
that
my
young
dogs, man.
man?
Those are
Yeah,
my dogs.
what was their name?
That's Thug and Deucey.
Oh, we gonna talk about them. We gonna talk about them. So without further ado, bro, what we gonna do? We gonna take a little pause. So don't touch nothing. Don't you go come right back. I'm gonna do my intro, do my countdown and stuff, and we gonna get it in because I got some questions since you like day one. You was down from the
From the
build
beginning
up
before the
of.
label started. Before the label even
There we
started.
go. So yes, yes. So we gonna get down to it. Then I'm gonna get your thoughts to how things going, how you feel about things going today. All right. So
All right.
stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
I'm
And I
not.
am about to start this countdown right the fuck now.
Ladies and gentlemen, May I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Yes, Lord. I got Jamie. Davey Carter. Day one, man. It was here before there was ever a label called Rough Riders. So we're gonna get into it. How's it gonna be, bro?
I'm good.
Yeah. So first thing, since you want to go way before the damn label, I'm gonna go
Go ahead.
by calling you. I'm gonna start calling you shipmate. Since now, because
Oh shit, man.
me and you got something in common there. We got something in common there.
That's
we wear
me.
those all whites, little on the hot spring summer days. Yes. So first, how long was you in, man? How long was you in the Navy?
4. I was in 4 years.
4 years? See, another thing we got in common because we're not gonna stay that long. But
you really went looking, huh?
Bro,
Yeah,
bro,
I said 4 years. You in Vietnam.
I take my job. Oh, nice. You definitely a war veteran. But okay, so now let's get back. Let's get to some business here. Give me your origin. Where was you when the start of Rough Riders? Give me the story.
I was on vacation. That's how I'll leave it at that. No, well, when I first started Rough Riders, y'all saw the Rough Riders documentary, so you know what we were doing. And well, some people got to pay the cost to be the boss.
Right.
So I went on a little vacation, and while I was on vacation, I heard X on the radio, and one of my roommates said, "Who that?" I said, "That's X." He said, "Who?" I said, "That's X." And when I came home, they were practically in full bloom. That's when I met Scorpio, Wink, and them.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been down since the 90s. 90.
Mm-hmm. So during your vacation.
Yeah.
we're gonna keep it as
that.
During
your like
vacation,
that.
It was.
If anybody, I know you just read through like the line.
I know, bro. We you don't remember this, but we talked. When me and X was at the gravesite.
Okay.
I know what vacation is. So if you don't want to, they know. But so when you came back, that's when the label start going up, or
it was already going up. It was already going up because I came home for a little thing they call work release, and X was all over the place. I couldn't go nowhere without seeing something about X, and I was proud because I've known X, and I know how hard he worked to get himself on. So, and when I came home, me and Bashir, we were roommates because he was watching the dogs while I was on vacation. And we all always talk. We would have meetings on 125th Street, 2:00 in the morning, just standing in the middle of 125th Street.
That's Harlem, by the way. So just imagine what he's saying here. 2 o'clock in the morning or in Harlem, it usually means you're gonna be on WPIX in the morning news. Something happened. All right. But so now you talk about the 2 dogs, and I'm gonna put up a picture here. I'm gonna put up a picture here for you. Look at this man right here, smooth, got the goatee going on. You was part of the you was part of the with the dogs.
Yeah, game dog.
Game dogs. So
Yeah.
that was now correct me if I'm wrong, because I probably will be wrong. Of course you, Little X,
Yeah.
JB, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah.
All right, who else I missing?
And one
Is there any
more. Because I follow a lot of the threads, and I see people telling Patrick that he's not Shrek, that he's not a Rough Rider. Shrek was down before a lot of them were down.
Okay.
All right. Because I came home and took Shrek under my guidance.
All right.
All right. So, Shrek, well, he was like my Iron Boy. You gotta have one of those once around. That what Shrek was to me. And he was a Rough Rider. Okay. So all y'all that keep telling Shrek that, y'all should know. And
so pretty much,
I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody, but all of you people that claim that you were down from day one, stop. I know y'all trying to get the chickies. You want to make yourself sound good. Because I was on a thread and I made a comment, and the dude told me I did not know what I was talking about. And I said, I asked them question. He said, I've been down before you. And I cut the conversation because I didn't want to get in on him. Mm-hmm. So when y'all saying what y'all been down since day one, you do not know the struggles that was put through to get the label up.
And we definitely gotta talk. We definitely gotta talk. Like when us.
Hey, Tony, I think I met you once.
When we say, yes, you did. Actually, you met me. I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna get to when you met me, because you're gonna be like this. Oh my God, you met me twice. You met me twice, but I'm gonna tell you the first time we met. So I was a prospect. You met me when I was a prospect, and then the next year you met me when I was a veterinarian, and both of them was at Juneteenth in Harlem.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a picture with you though. I couldn't get a picture with you. Listen. I told Scorp before I caught up with him. That's the last time I saw him was in Juneteenth, and when I caught up with him in Arizona, I said the last time I saw you, I was a prospect in Juneteenth, and that was like it was 9 years later. I caught up with him. So I met all the OGs. You, King Romeo, King Ramel. Excuse me. God, it was another stunt dude. I think I met Musk. Musk probably won't remember me either. But yeah, we met twice before. But my question for you is this, because I like what you just said about the struggles. Like people thought it was like easy, like, oh, the entertainment is what built it up, but it was actually like work
to get
it going. So now, I ride with X. X give me some stories to keep me up and stuff, but it's a story I want you to back up for me, because I know he watching. He know where I'm going with this shit too. Oh yeah, he just said Bashir left his house. He was down here too.
He just told me he tried to call me, but I was busy and I didn't even have the phone. Cause me and Bashir, when it comes to Rough Riders, Darren, D, Terrence, their mother, their father, their sisters, his nieces and nephews, they my family. Period. That's how long we've been together, and that's how tight we are. His son, Little Y. Well, there's 3 Ys, you know. Little Y, this is how I label them: Little Y, Medium Y, and Big Y.
Yep. Hey, don't worry, that's how we do it too. You still keep in touch?
So me and Little Y call me Uncle Jamie. So you know how deep I go.
Yes. Yes.
I used to carry Little Wide when he was a baby. Yep, that's that picture.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
Oh,
so
I got some that probably shocked you. You're like, yeah, you really went back. I'm telling you, I got some for you. I got some for you.
yeah, so you know, that's
Go
it.
ahead.
You know, I my whole thing is because I'm an OG. My whole thing was to make sure all the kids were all right.
Mm-hmm.
I cared about the kids because you know why, and everybody we grown. We know how to handle our business. But when it came to the kids, I made sure they was always all right, and that's what I did.
Cool. Cool. You still in contact with Y?
He calls me every now and then, you know, because
Yeah, man.
I know he's busy. But I reach out to him and he'll reach out to me. You know, he told me, he said, "You the best kept secret." I said, "What you mean best kept secret?" He said, "Because nobody ever realizes who you are."
So this is a little asking me to ask you when Grudge Punk Craig. What's
Oh
what's
man,
going on
why you
there?
go there? Well, we had a dog.
Little
This
X
dog
went there. I ain't go there. Little
we
X.
I had a dog. Well, really, it was Wise dog, and it became my dog. All right.
Mm.
I used to take him everywhere I went. So one day, me and my friend Craig, my partner in Craig, and if anybody ever say they don't know who Craig is, Craig was my dog, my partner in crime, along with Little X.
Mm.
All right. I went and got us some McDonald's. I get Grudge because I gave Grudge whatever I ate. I brought him one, threw it on the floor. Go do your thing, baby. He ate his. I gave Craig his. Craig was eating his. Grudge come over to me looking at me, and I said, "Get the hell out of here, Grudge. You're not getting mine." And I said, "Craig, he's gonna come over there. Don't let him take your food." Man, he went over there and sat. He sat right in front of Craig while Craig was eating. And he kept looking, and Craig looked at me. I said, "Craig, don't give me your food." He opened his mouth. And Craig looked at his mouth and threw the food and the fries on the floor. He just sat there and ate it.
Yeah. I think I'll be punked too if a dog opened his mouth and just said, "Just know, if I don't get my food, I'm gonna bite you." Just letting you know. So, all right. So, all right. That's one. It's another story that he tells me. Like I said, with y'all help, it's like it helped get the foundation of the Rough Riders going. Was the street team? And he told me about
Yeah.
this van, this green
Oh, the Green
van,
Monster. The Green Monster, babe.
the
That was my
green
van. That van
monster.
went through
Please,
hell. That van, we took that
I
van damn
see.
near every
So
place.
was it like this? Was like the promotion van or the company van?
Yeah, it was a
What was the
promotion.
purpose of the van?
It was the promotion van, the dog food van. It was the everything van, and we called it the Green Monster because it was military green.
Oh, good Lord. In New York too. Okay, all right. So all right, so now we're talking about this the music label Rough Riders is pretty much I like to say because I was a big fan, just like every member could say they was a big fan. The probably the hottest label. I think
Because we had them all.
say, if I keep it real, in the late 90s, it was Rough Riders, Rockefeller, uh probably No Limit Soldiers and Bad Boy was the hottest shit to get at the
Yeah.
time. And I'm talking about like 98, 99, 2000. So when y'all start getting this and y'all became a corporation, what was your position?
Well, I really had several
All right, give me some.
because I came from an office atmosphere. I
Okay.
worked in banking, and I hustled. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Um, My position was, I help out around the office. I do most of the research because some people couldn't find certain things, so I go on the internet and find it. Also, I was like the dog that made sure Y was all right. D. Any of them that came through that needed something, I made sure they got it. Damn, you got that old shirt.
I want y'all to look at if y'all can see it, look at the date of that picture. 2008. I heard about some things around that year with Rough Riders. Y'all are so crazy motherfuckers, man.
Oh, we were being real. We had a shirt that said, "We're not industry people, we're street niggas."
Oh, wait, what? No, it was not industry. We're in the streets. I remember that.
We had that one too.
Yeah,
we had several shirts. In fact, which yours it is? I'm gonna show you the Game Dog shirt.
Oh, please do.
Let me remember where it's at.
Please do. Oh, while you looking for that, I got your boy JB on here. I got a little extra course. They watching. Shout out to them.
Tell JB I said what up. Give a nigga a call. I have to always call him. Tell him I'm not young anymore.
He's watching. He's comedy and watching. So that's cool.
All right.
Cool. So now that while you looking for that, now that y'all Rough Riders getting out there is making moolah. X opened the door. Then we have the Locks. We have Dragon. We have Eve. We had Swiss doing producing.
Yeah.
Infrared. Touring. Was you there for the touring?
Well, what I did was mainly concerned lifestyle. I'm gonna be honest. It mainly concerned lifestyles because I was the one. That's why I tell people be careful what you say because I made the phone calls. Me, Tip. We had the head man of lifestyles. The first one was Fly Tie.
Okay.
All right. We sat. Somebody asked me where the Rough Riders office used to be, and I told them on 53rd and 8th. They told me I was wrong. All right? Now, unless I'm a native New Yorker and I don't know Manhattan, I know I was on 58th and 8th. Because we had an upstairs office and a downstairs office.
Okay.
Downstairs was where Sleep was, the graphic man. The man that did mostly all the album covers.
Nice.
So we sit there. We were all in there because we always got together and did some bull crapping around. That was us. Being us.
I heard.
All right. We sitting in there and wife said, because we did the bikes. Oh, I haven't seen that sister in years.
Yeah, boy. I'm that brother, bro. I'll find something.
Right? So we sitting there, and Y said, look, we do dogs. We do bikes. We do cars. Because he always liked to trick his cars out.
Okay.
Right? So he said, here, we're going to make a lifestyle. We're going to have a game dog division. We're going to have a bank division. We're going to have a street team division. And we're going to have a car division. The car division really didn't take no bloom because he couldn't find nobody to run it. So me, Tip, and Scorp, we all was in there. And I made calls. Because my thing was to find somebody in each state to represent the R. The first game dog person was a guy named Lou Ramos out of Florida. He was a boxer. So he was the first person that I reached out to, and he was ready because he was evidently he followed us. He was ready. Then the first person in Virginia was Hawk. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I heard that name. I'm down here in Virginia, so I heard that name from I think Aftermath told me about Hawk.
That was the
So
first person that I talked to, and me and him hit it off. I still talk to him every now and then.
okay.
Then in Chicago has gone through a few changes. But the mainstay in Chicago, but I heard she left Chicago now. Raquel, where is you? That was my sister in Chicago.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All
Me and
right.
her I always had jokes, and she always had jokes too. Damn, I remember that shirt is. I probably couldn't fit it now anyway. Why went out to California? So evidently, why must have knew Cookie already? Because he told me, don't worry about California. He had that.
I got the information about California from First Lady. I'm trying to get Big R on here sooner or later, because he definitely know about Cali. That's his
Yeah.
state. That's his baby. So he'll know way more about California. But since you brought up you brought up lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
How did you, when Wah came on and said, okay, the music business is going on a downward spiral, we can't sell CDs because of Napster or whatever the story was. If you watch a Rough Rider Chronicles, you know the story behind it. But how did you feel when they said, hey, I got this, we got this idea, which is I heard it was him, Scorp, and they had an idea about doing the lifestyle. What was your first emotion when you heard that? Like, what?
My thing, I heard that because me. Well, I knew how I felt about Jimmy Iovine. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I mentioned his name. I don't care. He tried to control, and see, there's one thing he was not going to do. Control why? All right.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Wyatt kept going through it. Wyatt did his best. You know what I'm saying? So lifestyle was his way of doing and keeping control of what's his. Because as you know, Interscope grabbed up a whole lot of black labels.
Yeah. Well, but did they grab that Def Jam?
Yeah. Def Jam was a part of Interscope.
Ah, yes, it was.
Because their main office was on 8th and 50th. So we would always go over there, go up that escalator, and go up to the office.
Mm-hmm.
I ran to Jay-Z a few times. So when that was presented, we went with it. We ran with what we knew. Because like I said, I had the dogs was me and JB, X, and Patrick.
Okay.
The bikes were supposed to be Wink and Scorpio. And because Wink had a crew anyway.
Right.
Fly Tie and Tip was supposed to reach out to all the neighborhoods, the people that was put in charge, and tell them that promote Rough Riders and blah 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 blah, and you know what I'm saying. We would send them promotional material.
Okay. All right. But did you find that shirt?
Yes, I did.
Let me see that. Let me see that shirt. Can you see it? I can't see. Oh.
This is the first Rough Game Dog shirt.
I like that. We need to bring that back.
Talk to JB because he designed it.
I need it, JB. I need to talk to you because you be putting these damn T-shirt designs on Facebook and giving no information how I could buy one. So we're gonna talk, JB. So
yeah, that's why I want him to call me because he designed the shirt that I want.
Yeah, he got a lot of good shirts, man. He's still.
I know.
Hey JB, I told you I still rocking the hockey jersey, so you know what it is. You know what it is. But
You know,
I got one for you. Watch this, because this is my next question. Hold on. Let me bring it up for you. This is my next question. That vest right there started something on my group.
I
That vest right
know.
there.
I
So
know.
I kept quiet because one, I'm not getting something I'm trying to learn about. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But seems to me about that vest. Me and Mim looked at it because we both got vested in 2011.
Yeah.
And you know they got the Doll Division patch now. It's the pit in the middle. You got the R on one side and the R reversed on the other side.
Right.
We was like, when the fuck did that come out first? When the hell did that come out? Because you said that one came out
90. Really, technically, because I had to sit back watching the thread and thinking.
Uh-huh.
It came out before the Cash Money Rough Rider tour. That I know. But me and JB went down to the manufacturer once a week to make sure the vest was ready. Because why? JB and X took one on tour.
So they were the only three to have it.
Right. And me.
But, okay, so when did it come? Was it just exclusive for the Game Dog guys, or was it anybody?
That what Brian keeps thinking. Because me and Y explained this to Brian on a conference call. That was the first vest of any type for Rough Riders. But
and that's what JB just said. JB just said that vest was for him, Y, X, and you.
Yeah. So when Y went to California and come back, he wanted the R in gray like y'all wear it now.
Hey. Silver.
Silver. Hey, look, the memory kind of fading here.
hey, listen. If it's one thing I do get serious about, that don't you call that gray? Don't you do it? That listen, we say fucking gray sweatpants, but I say that, but we are not gonna say gray R. No, this show. But so while y'all got the vest, and when they made the double R vest, and it's then like it became huge. Like, okay, we seen it on videos, we seen it on for me, I saw it in the streets. I saw in Mother's Day Blessing in Jersey. I saw it every time I came to New York. Me and my wife now, but at the time she was my fiance. We all go to New York. We see it, motherfuckers riding Times Square. Probably, I go say probably a minimum of 10 people. I don't even know how the fuck y'all rode that shit during Times Square because it's traffic as hell. But I rode it. So when y'all changed when y'all made it official to R as a vest, what was the idea of it going from that point on? Was it just gonna be for the artists? Was it gonna be for
the R was supposed to be for everybody in lifestyle. Okay. That was gonna be the lifestyle vest. The one that me, JB, X, and Y had, it was supposed to be put in layaway. But okay. I did not want to wear the R.
Why not?
Did you see my vest? That dog head is thug. It's either ask JB. It's either thug or grudge's head.
Yeah, you know what? I know that story.
Okay.
Listen, man. I'm telling you, I ride the road with X a lot. X would tell me shit that I'd be still amazed that some of the shit I hear, like, what the fuck? Why this shit is not documented? Like, yo, look at, but I get it because he was telling me about the different foods y'all did for the dogs and how y'all all y'all didn't have like regular like dog kennels and shit. He told me when like we went up there, he showed me like one block where y'all used to have the dogs and motherfuckers had to come and check on them and shit, like a lot. So that's why I was like, how y'all changed it, because how we got it now compared to what y'all started with is a whole different thing now. Like there was no certain divisions. It was just probably what three or four things y'all had. You had the bike, you had the street team, and you had dogs.
Yeah.
So like, when y'all started, did you imagine 35 years later that it'll be one of the biggest lifestyles? I'm gonna say lifestyle because I don't want nobody to be offended when I say club or anything, but how big it is now?
Technically, no. We didn't. But as I watched it explode, I was like, oh God. So at one point we had the harnesses and the dog leashes.
Wait. Oh, he said neither of those dogs.
Who
I got
that?
one. JB is on this. I like that.
Okay, ask JB which dog is it? And I've always thought it was either Thug or Grudge.
He about to answer. He said, here's what he just answered. He just answered this. Yeah, he answered that question. He said, we had elements of myself and wild lifestyle, dogs, car, and trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, did y'all expect it to be how it is now?
No.
JB said that's his dog face.
Oh.
So
you
there you go.
I've always wondered, like I said, when I said it, I said it's either Grudge or Thug Life.
So
I just didn't know who it was. I thought he used a dog's head, but evidently he used himself.
He said, I knew it. So I'm looking at this picture right here, which I think I remember. I think this was the one of the show's premiere parties that they did in the label or something like that. I remember that because I was supposed to be there, but I was down here. Like I said, man, y'all got a lot of stuff. So, but you in New York, so you in the Mecca, the pretty much the home of Rough Riders, the start of Rough Riders. What can you tell? I got prospects that watch this, or first year members. And like I told everybody, you the OG, man. You the legit OG that been here since like the beginning of the stages. What can you tell them that could like keep them in line or keep them focused on the lifestyle itself, man?
My whole thing is, and I say this to anybody: stay true to yourself. Stay within yourself. Don't try to do something that you ain't never done before. Because I've seen these prospects try to throw the bike up like Wink and go to the hospital.
First, that's the first rule. Don't think you Wink. Go look at the videos to see what Wink did. It's all over YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, trust me, I think one of my boys will put it on the group. Wink was he is, not was. He is a legend. Wink is still with us. Is a legend at what he did. Hell, look at, if not Wink, look at Scorp.
Yes.
Look at Scorp and talk to Scorp. Scorp is an open book. He told y'all this many times. So, my brother, I must ask these questions now because we got to the depths of this shit. So, and we talk about today, Rough Riders. What do you see that's like in a positive light of today's lifestyle from the beginning days of the lifestyle?
Ooh, I forgot. I was going upstate New York, and you know how they take a portion of the highway.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Rough Rider chapter that has a portion of the highway they take care of. That was the intent of lifestyle street team
Mm.
to clean up the neighborhood, be a positive image in the neighborhood. Well, you know, we're going through some ups and downs too. Now, I ain't gonna say it was always
Right.
bad, because
Right.
I had to go handle some situations. But the intent of our lifestyles and our goals was to be a force in the neighborhood to help the young kids, because that was my thing. Help young kids
Mm.
first, foremost and first. Help the young kids and be a positive influence. It wasn't nothing. It was nothing. And we've been called a gang. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, because I heard a law enforcement officer say that.
Speaking of law enforcement officers, JV just said to ask you when he ran into the police and knocked the cop off their bike.
Well, the cop didn't even catch him. I'm gonna put that at the end.
Wait, you was reckless?
Yes, I can't less. I can't less. When I drove, either move.
He said they still is. Who said that? Oh, Lil X said you still is. Listen, man, y'all so wild, boy.
But look, my whole thing was, and I'm gonna say this: people don't realize these things about you, and that's why everybody that writing those type of comments, they knew me. I would cuss a cop out. A New York City cop, I cuss him out. I can't less.
Who said that? JB said
JB.
can't drive or see.
That's
Damn.
JB. JB,
Damn.
I don't tell JB. He listening? JB, I don't. These glasses I got on, I don't need. I had laser eye surgery, bro.
Oh, he caught up with us. See now, y'all doing this. Y'all going ahead of my schedule because now I gotta answer the question now. Because see, like they want me to bring out the question about craziest stories, and I know you guys because you already told like at least 3 or 4 of them. So
the craziest story. Ask Scorpio about messing with Grudge.
What happened?
Scorpio did something, and Grudge looked at me. He always gotta look at me first for some odd reason. He looked at me and he walked over to Scorpio and shitted on Scorpio's pants leg, and then walked back at me and looked at me and said, "I told him, don't be fucking with me."
Oh,
Grudge was JB. Tell him Grudge was half human.
But wait, hold on, because you put a lot of blame on Grudge. But Grudge knew he looked at you first, and then he said, "Well, he didn't say don't do it, ain't gonna do it," and then walk off and look at you like, "All right, I ain't get hit. I did the right thing." See, you got
no, but I never hit Grudge. I never hit none of our dogs. It's just the way the certain tones, certain tones that I used.
You know what? I'm learning that with Lil X now because you know he got the kennel down there. I know we talked last time. He told you how much at that time he actually got more.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is about to go all the way to the damn woods with it. I mean, good lord. But but yeah, he did tell you like, yo, we don't hit the dogs. We just look at them. Like
Grudge was weighing what? About 100 pounds, but it wasn't fat.
He got a big ass head though.
Yeah.
I know.
It wasn't fat. It was solid muscle. That is the only dog I ever known. We used to keep it up in Maryland. We used to keep him up in Maryland, but we had to go up there and get him. That's the only dog I ever known that had a warrant.
Did y'all truly travel to other states to oh man, I don't even want to say this without, well, it's too late now. But did y'all used to travel to other states just to dogfight?
I ain't saying that. You won't have me say that.
Okay, I'll take that answer. I'll take that one. Because I was like, I don't know how to circle around that question. So I'm like, fucking mom to say it used to happen. I can't get them now.
I'm not gonna say that.
But I don't know with the state, how this state is, they get you with shit that's 30 years ago and shit.
But,
yeah.
They were my sister. They were my sister and brother in front of me.
With Loca?
Yes.
Loca is
Nene's wife.
Yes.
That's my sister. I'm their son's uncle. I call him my nephew.
Oh, good Lord. Nice.
We go way back.
I'll probably see Loca next month. You know, she's that she's down.
You coming to New York for their thing?
Spanish Mob?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will be there. I don't know what the hell I'm wearing, but I'll be.
You know what? And they're one of the few crews I come out of retirement for.
Really?
Really, because they're family.
Okay.
Me and her stood there one day, and she said, he was little then. She said he was so stubborn. I said, that's why we all hang together, because we all stubborn. You got a bunch of people that were stubborn, but we were family. We could talk to each other about things you couldn't talk to anybody else about. Just like when a lot of people found out that I was a Vietnam vet. Nobody knew that, but why? It's Tip, JB, and I think Little S kind of suspected it.
I'm going to tell you, I knew you was a vet because you had that hat. And only Vietnam vets or war veterans get that hat. Like, you can get a hat that looked like it, but I saw the hat and the what they used to call it, the awards.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he's official. Like, some people fuck it up. Like, they get the hat that look like it, but they get the wrong awards on there and shit. Like, nah.
My whole thing is like, okay, now in New York, you got guys saying Harlem veteran and all that, but they got the National Defense ribbon, they got the Vietnam Medal ribbon, and I'd be telling them y'all can't wear that. And I'm gonna ask your brothers and sisters to do here in New York, stop wearing that hat, that stolen valor. I got 58,000 brothers that I'll never see again, even though I didn't know most of them. But they died for that.
Yeah, you was there with them. That's those fallen soldiers that put their life on the line.
We had a thing, and my thing was always to keep my brothers 6. That included Y, JB, Bashir, Tip, Tahim, all of them. Even though they say I start more trouble sometimes than I think.
Hey, listen, y'all need people like that. You need people that like, listen, they'll start shit because it's a test. It's a test. Like, I'm gonna start shit. Let's see who go come to fight with me, or who gonna run behind the counter. It's like and start dialing. We need to know who's who. So sometimes you gotta test them out like that. Hey, man, Oh, wait. I didn't ask you this. I should have asked you this way before. But I'm scared to ask now because they said you could barely drive and see. But did you ride?
I rode long before Rough Riders. That's why people don't understand. Lifestyle, I knew about bike riding. My uncle rode a bike in the 70s and he taught me.
What bike you had?
I wouldn't even remember it. I think it was he had a
what did you have a sports bike or you had a cruiser?
He had a cruiser.
Okay.
And he taught me how to ride it, so I rode it, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. So I just stopped. I had an accident, got up, gave him his bike.
Okay, I got you. You're like, all right, that's it. I fell once. That's all I needed. Nope. He said,
that's why when somebody asked me in one of the groups, you don't even ride a bike. They don't know my history. How you gonna tell somebody something like that? You don't know a person's history.
See, this is the thing I've been talking about for I think a month. And some people thought I was talking about that situation, but I'm talking about in general that we need to do better with our history because it seems like it's getting erased year by year. And I think they need to do it better where they could have every state history documented.
Yeah.
So these people won't get forgotten for the hard work they did. Like, I mean, it got heated. It got heated for a while. I don't want to go deep into it because I'm waiting for the other person to come on so I can get his side of it. Like, not to start no story, but to learn to learn something going on because I'm going to just bring it out. We was talking about the pillars thing, and the 4 pillars that stuff, and then they mentioned another state should have been on part of the pillars, and I was like, okay,
what state? Because I can answer that one real quick.
Okay, Michigan.
JB.
Yes, JB and what's my man name? Because that's who I want. I want to talk to JB because I had him for a minute, but he said he couldn't do it. Bruiser.
Yes.
From Detroit. Bruiser from Detroit.
Me and Bruiser, when I went someplace with Bruiser seemed to forget his asthma pumps.
Hey,
you know Bruiser, what I'm talking about. I'm standing there one day and I said, Bruiser, what's wrong? I can't breathe. What Bruiser? I can't breathe. I said, you got asthma? He said, yeah. I went to my room and got my asthma pump. I said, yeah.
JB, you funny as hell. but yeah, I mean, it caused a eruption and stuff, and little shit like that. But the reason why I said our history, like, yo, instead of doing, I'm not talking about that period, but like, if I say I want to know who started New Jersey, what was the first chapter, blah blah, without someone saying, "Oh, you forgetting about that," or you forget, I want y'all to put it down. Tell me something. Like I go to prospects that's from other states.
Yeah.
And I be asking them something about their state. And then I tell them, like, yo, there's an order that you should do. I say this to every prospect. Know your chapter.
Right.
Know your state. Everything else.
Even here in New York, I had somebody tell me I wasn't part of corporate.
What?
And when they check this out. And when they came in, when Tip came in and saw how me and Tip hugged each other, and I said, Tip, tell that man I'm a part of corporate. Tip said he's been always been part of corporate. And the dude looked. I may not be active. I come out every now and then because I still like to represent. But the legs and the body ain't what it used to be.
Oh no. All
right.
Listen. Bring your ass to Spanish Mob and sit your ass down, and that's all you gotta do. Sign the book and sit your ass down. And you don't even sign the book. Just sit your ass down.
But my sister and brothers ain't gonna let me. Nene Montana ain't gonna let me sit down.
Listen. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna say I don't care. You can tell them. I'm talking about those that's watching. You can tell them what I said. How am I gonna tell you not to sit down? But when they go to events, they stand against the wall just looking around. That's not fair. That's not fair. No, you go sit your ass. You go no. Let's put it like this. You go greet. Greet, but sit your ass down somewhere because we gonna chop it up. No, fuck that. No. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing this. Come at me. Come at me. I don't give a shit. Y'all be coming all the way to Virginia, Oakland, all that shit, and y'all stand against the wall and just look. Philly, just look. They don't move around.
We're not young.
Right. So why the hell would they have you moving around and they don't?
Because that's the way they know me. They know that if I was in my younger days, when I was at an event, if you saw me 1 minute, you might have to wait another 10 for me to get back.
I mean, then I'm taking your spot then, because that's what I do. I come in, I stand for like 2 minutes, and I go somewhere else. I walk around, I try to talk to everybody and shit, because again, I'm definitely going to talk to you about three people.
Go ahead.
So when I say this, that's what I'm going to get to. So I'm going to segue to that question. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Right.
You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I want to mingle. I want to see you. I want to take pictures and shit, because shit could happen tomorrow. And then I don't, I'll break down. I'll break down right now, because the next question I'm going to ask you probably break somebody down, like straight wolf Jamie.
Who said that? JB.
Of course JB said that. So like I said, you've been around since day one. But you know these 3 names, and I'll give you these 3 names. Well, I'm gonna give you 2 first, and then you give me the 3rd name. DMX.
Yes.
Psycho Tim.
Psycho Tim? Psycho
DMX,
Tim.
Psycho Tim. Yes. What's your when I
You
say
had to go.
name,
You had to go mention his name. I get emotional about him.
I'm about to say when I say those names. When I say
that
those
brother
names,
to me, I don't care where I was. He would search me out. All they had to do was say, Jamie here, and he would come and hunt me down. And when he died, that hurt me to my heart. Because he was fearless when it come to riding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he was a part of Jay Boss's crew.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay Boss is another one that like family to me. You know?
Right.
So when you say Psycho Tim, that hurts. That hurts me to my heart.
That's why
I had to find out like that.
That's why I said I'm gonna give you two names. The third one is gonna be up to you because I like Psycho Tim was New York. I mean, when I came in, that was New York. Of course, DMX, you knew him before anybody even heard of DMX. I'm sorry. For those that had not been up north, we got the mixtape. It didn't say DMX. The mixtape said Dark Man. So I just
that
want
was
y'all
his
to know,
name. That was
his
name.
whole name. I don't know.
Just like okay, just like the name the Locks.
Yeah,
used to be the Warlocks.
Did I know that? I think I knew that.
All right. So
but who you know that's no. When I say those names, can you give me the first memory that pops to your mind of those two?
X. I liked it, X. I'll be honest. He was sort of like me, reckless. He didn't care. He had that I don't give a damn attitude, and I loved it. The Locks, Jada was always the cool one. Styles P had a little trouble in him. He liked to do a little dirty work. He liked dogs, so I loved him. Sheik Luke, that's my buddy for life. If he see me anywhere, because I was in a gas station filling up the van, and I heard somebody yell, "Old man!" So I didn't know nobody over there where I was at. So he got up off the wall he was sitting on and walked over to me and said, "What up, Uncle?"
That's a big dude too. I TV does no justice for Sheik. So what's the first memory that pops in your head of Psycho Tim?
Maniac.
Yeah. Really?
He was cutting up when I first saw Psycho Tim, he was cutting up in the block doing tricks.
Listen, it's one thing he couldn't do though. He tried so many times. It's one thing he couldn't do. He couldn't burn out.
He never learned.
He tried. No, he tried. Hold on. He tried. I think I got at least 2 or 3 pictures of him trying. 2 of them was in Jersey, and 1 was in Myrtle Beach. It was. I swear to God, I wish I had a picture. I don't think Mim got it, but Crooklyn went first.
Yeah.
Crooklyn had the color smoke and all that. It was fucking gorgeous. And then Psycho Tim tried, and we ain't get nothing. We ain't get nothing. And he was pissed. So, yeah. So the third name is up to you. Do you have a fallen soldier, a member, or not even a fallen soldier?
Somebody that was associated with Rough Riders.
Yes, that passed away. That memory. That first, the name first. So I
can't even think of his name. Well, I'm gonna tell you who he was associated with. Who? Cookie's right-hand man. Anybody that's been around as long as I have will know who I'm talking about.
It was who's right-hand man?
Cookies. Out of California.
Oh,
he was another, but see, my thing is I always like brothers like me. You gotta have a little crud in you. You really don't care. You gotta have that don't care attitude.
Is this Lil X said Ice Pick?
That's Jay.
No, Lil X said that.
I know. Ice Pick was a producer.
Okay.
If you look at any Rough Rider album, you'll see Ice Pick's name.
In the
as a producer.
Okay.
His real name his last name was Jackson.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna tell everybody a little tidbit. Y'all should read those liner notes.
Wait.
Reason why I say that? Because when you look at my page and see my name, and you look at the liner notes, you see my name.
Okay. All right.
Because that's what Why did. Why always gave thanks to the family.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you about X's dog Boomer.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Boomer was a rut.
Hey, now.
They were trying to starve her out, and I took him, and I brought him back to health. And when I went on vacation, X came and took him. When I come home, Bashir told me X took him. I said, "Why you take my dog? Y'all didn't want him." And and Boomer's original name was Phoenix, because she came back from the ashes. So I actually thought of Phoenix. And one day we were in Yonkers. X was coming up the block, and Boomer was with him. Boomer shot away from X, and X kept calling him. But she did not stop until she got to me.
Wait a minute. That's I didn't know that part. I didn't know that.
And X told me then, he said, "I will not have her around you." But she don't listen.
You know what's crazy? Well, I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy. Lil X had a pup. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lil X. You still watching? And we was gonna name her Phoenix. We was gonna name one of the pups Phoenix. And I was like, "Yo, that'd be a cool ass story too." So now we passed the hour mark. Yeah. Okay. So I got 28 minutes left. All right. So now that we established, I said about did y'all even think that it'd be what it is today? Do we got any room for improvement? Or
there's always a room for improvement. In life, there's always I'll give you a prime example, like me. I went back to college.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? I went back to college because there's always an old man once told me this, and I was a young pup then. He told me this. He said, "This you learn every day, son." He said, "The day you stop learning is the day that you die." And I live by that. So like I tell people, I worked on Wall Street. I know how to trade and buy stocks. I know all of that, but I didn't have a degree for it. I learned it on the job. And my thought process was, when I decided to go back, get the sheepskin domestic skills. You know, because look, I'm proud of my time in Rough Riders. I met some amazing people. Then I met some that I didn't care about. One brother that I've kind of missed that should have stayed in Rough Riders to me, but he left, and that was his choice. E-Money.
E-Money is my big bro. That dude. When I listen, I'm gonna give him his flowers regardless. But I'm gonna give I don't think I ever did on my podcast. E-Money was one of the few people. I was a few. I'm gonna say I got 10. It's around 10 people that did not treat me as a prospect.
He never did. He treated nobody like a prospect, even though he had his own.
Yeah. I mean, I seen what E-Money did the Gorillas, man. I'm like, damn, I can't be a Gorillas. You do that to me, right? But he was a leader, so I respected it. Like, dude, funny as hell. Shout out to him. Shout out to when he was Gorillaz. He's still coming around. He's
I
still coming
know.
around. Yo. Every time I see him, I give him one of the biggest handshakes, hugs I ever seen. Like, that dude is a cool dude. But I wish I wish E-Money was still around as a member too. But
Yeah, because the last time I saw E-Money, why I told him, why I said he only come out when you give something. I said, hey, I said, E-Money sent me a text, so I showed up. What was that just said?
I'm not putting that back up. I'm not putting that back up. But hey, man, hey, you can't be saying shit like that. I'm still part. you know, get my ass in trouble. But anyway, I mean, yeah, you had some, you know, some down to earth, like you was around, like when motherfuckers, when this came lifestyle, this came big, especially in New York. I mean, the chapters that was coming out, I mean, from what I seen around that, especially around that time, like 06, 07, 08, of like was it Rochester had a chapter?
Yeah, they still do.
Bronx, they still do. The Bronx have what?
The Latin Mob.
Spanish Mob.
Yeah.
Bronx 131, who's still there. Harlem. I don't know if you noticed, there's a new Brooklyn chapter. There's a new Brooklyn chapter, Brooklyn Empire. I got shout them out. The reason I got shout them out because no one didn't see it coming. No one didn't see who was going to be president. They didn't see it coming, and you know it was awesome how they
yeah. Because I think I met some of from the Brooklyn Empire. I think I met a few of their members, and we were talking, and he told me stuff. Because I'm from Brooklyn.
Westchester. I was like, I got corrected. Westchester, not Rochester. Westchester. Thank you.
I'm from Brooklyn, but I was telling him about a section of Brooklyn where they're at, and he was telling me stuff. And I'm like, no, that's not. And then I had to realize when I went to Brooklyn, because I still go visit my friends. Brooklyn changed. There's parts of Brooklyn that at one point was nothing but trees. Now they got housing everywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean, you go, man. Listen, we went there, before X passing. I haven't been to Brooklyn in probably 4 or 5 years because I moved down here. And when I went back up there, we went to by the Barclays Center.
Yeah.
So like that shit did not look familiar to me. Like I used to work in New York. Like I used to drive to New York, had to take my schedule, all that stuff. So I used to go around the area. So it nothing looked familiar to me. Like where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
I was cursing myself, like, where the fuck am I? What's the fuck? And
because right there on Atlantic and Fulton, Atlantic and Flatbush, it looks entirely different. And I'm going back to Atlantic and Fulton back in the 60s. Because we used to go up there and do our school shopping.
All right, that's way before my time, sir. I was not even a damn sperm on that. Listen, bro. When I say this, that's what happens when you bring money to the city. Like when they brought the Brooklyn Nets over there, and then the hockey team, they brought money to Brooklyn, and now Brooklyn looking brand new. Like they got some, like they went school shopping, got some damn school and shit. So shout out to Brooklyn. What, man? So since you said you're gonna be at a I'm
gonna go to my brother and sister thing now. I'm gonna show up this year.
All right. Now you know that's a costume party. Now this is Halloween.
Oh, I might pull out the greens.
No, we definitely gonna be there, man. We probably get there like Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. We definitely gonna be there. But what else I got? I gotta ask some more stuff because I got the OG here. I got the OG. So wait, we did talk about y'all. You went to the tours and stuff with them, right?
No. I never really cared for the tours.
Why?
That was for everybody that wanted to ride along. I was no ride along. I'd rather stay here, fuck with my dogs, and be happy.
So you ain't going to no show.
I could not leave. Here's the thing: you could not leave grudge with just anybody. You had to leave grudge with somebody that can control them.
Well, you could. What about you didn't go to any shows that came to New York?
I went to the shows in New York.
Okay, then here we go.
Here's the thing: because of my age, I remember hip hop before it turned rough. So as it was turning rough, it kind of turned me off because I have nieces. I do not like nobody to call them the B word. I don't like to call a woman a B word myself. So when they started doing that, that turned me off. Because I feel if you use that word in a record, you're calling your mother, your sister, your aunt, and your grandmother.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
All right? And I've had people, some guys say, no, we don't be, bruh. You don't get the terminology of the word.
Yeah, I can't even freaking defend it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I got my head down like I'm rapping and shit. Like, yeah, you're right. You're right. But
but when it came to like X, I would go to an X show.
Oh, okay. So here go the question. Here go the question then, because I'll go ask a memorable moment that you remember from a live show from the Rough Riders. So you went to X. So I know there's a story of X show because I've seen that dude more times than I could count live. And this dude, if he don't bring the energy, he don't bring the energy. You gotta bring the energy when it comes to X. So give me an X story that
X had asthma and he had it bad. I know people realize that. He can't come on stage and he couldn't breathe. So I gave him my pump because I carry my pump everywhere. I gave him my pump.
You just saved everybody like with your pump, huh?
Because as an asthmatic, you know what it's like. When your lungs close up, you don't want to hear nothing. All you want to do is get that and let the lungs open up so you can breathe.
Right.
So I gave him my pump. And I'm standing there. They wouldn't let nobody go in the room, and I'm standing there waiting on my pump to come out. He sent me where it was. Thank you for the pump.
Wait, he took your pump?
Yes. When I saw him, I said, "You took my pump." He said, "I didn't know who gave me the pump." But he really didn't, because he couldn't hardly breathe.
Right.
But so I was okay with that because I kept extras. The VA keeps you with extras.
Yeah. I know. Listen, man, I'm VA all day, so I'm getting it. I'm about to get it. I'm gonna be a regular there. They know me by first name now. So.
Oh, I got a question to ask you.
What's that?
Are you getting your 100%?
Oh no.
No. Write the number down. Give your old dog a call, bro. This is what me and my group do.
But the thing is though, like, man, we talking about military shit. But I'm good because I still get my benefits. Like I got my my housing loan benefit. I still get my medical benefit, so I'm good. I don't need nothing else from them because listen. This government took more from me than they gave.
Thank you. That's our motto. So you get everything you get from them.
Yeah, I'm getting mine. Don't worry. If I was, they won't get to me because I'm not like a retired.
No, you ain't gotta be retired, bro. Come on now. Talking to me, and I do this. You don't have to be retired. There's things in your service record that happened to you in the military that you can get paid for.
I gotta look at my book.
Call the OG. Let me put you on the path to all this good money. And it's tax free. We
will talk, sir. We would talk. Okay, so
See, now you know how my spirit is. That's why I got along with everybody in Rough Riders. Even though I pissed them off, I didn't care less about pissing you off.
well, you know
But
what?
I was there to help you.
It seems like I'm taking your spot these days. I'm a very good dude, but I'm pissing off some people. I don't understand it.
Yeah, you know, it comes with the territory, bro. What they want?
Yeah, you know, well, hey, I'm a good-hearted person. You know, it is. I'm an asshole, but I'm a good-hearted person. Listen, I tell people this. I'm the nicest asshole you ever met. So,
I had this girl in Rough Riders tell me, you nothing but a fucking asshole. I said, thank you, baby. I made you day by day. She looked at me, she said, you know, you sick. I said, that's right.
Yes. I'm part of the asshole division, you know. So hey, Jamie, first of all, God stay humble. God, thank you for coming on. Even though we should have been did this for everybody, you know, jumped on. But we got it done.
You know, somebody asked me. Lil X asked me. He said, you've been on the podcast yet? I said, no. He said, why? Somebody asked.
We asked you when we was up there in New York, and I think you was on a cruise or something. I'm like, yo, when you come back for the podcast? And you said, when I come back. And then you never told us when you was gonna come back. So we like, all right, this dude was on a long vacation.
Hey,
but
look,
again,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I thank you because you're here now.
The whole thing with Rough Riders is, and everybody got to remember this: we are a family. Don't let somebody negative steal your thunder in life. Because if you do, that means that life was never yours.
Damn, I was just about to ask, can you give us a final thought? Because you hit me off with that. Okay. The OG, man. Listen.
I believe that. Here's the thing, and I was taught this by my grandfather. If you think low of yourself, you're going to stay there. So you always think highly of yourself, and you're going to get anything that you want in life. You just have to stay vigilant.
Jamie, I can't end this show off because Lil X keep on asking to ask you this question. What's up with this packed bathroom thing? So
here's the thing.
I guess I can't end this without getting an answer to this question. What's up with the packed bathroom?
We were in the house. I went to the store. Monkey got loose and started barking. All them big ass niggas jumped in the bathroom, thinking it was Grudge. Now my memory of Monkey was a little thing. Grudge is a big dog and a totally different bark. I come back in the house. I see Monkey sitting in front of the bathroom door. I look around. I said, where's everybody? So I look at Monkey. Monkey look at me. I said, what? Then I heard some noise in the back. I opened the door. All these big niggas in the bathroom, one on top of the other, because they were scared.
See, So listen, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened because I got a brother named Ace. Ace don't like dogs. Period. He don't care what it is. He don't like Chihuahua. He don't care how small a Shih Tzu. He don't like dogs. Period.
Yeah.
So in their head, it was Grudge. In their head, it was Grudge. So it could have been a little ass fucking Scrappy Doo dog come barking. In their head, it's Grudge. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I can't leave. I gotta go in this bathroom. Open the door, motherfucker. It's Grudge.
And they were in there. Hold up. It's about 8 or 9 niggas.
That's like a jam-packed fucking
That was a jam. I opened the bathroom door and looked down. I said, what y'all scared of? They said, Grudge out there. I looked at Monkey. I said, you think I was laughing. You know me. I'm a laugh.
Oh yeah, I laugh too. Listen, I laugh. I take pictures and videos. That should be on Facebook Live. Like, look at these big motherfuckers come out this barrel for this little ass dog. Put your head down in shame. Oh, everybody, I'm making you famous. I'll make motherfuckers famous, bro. I swear to God, I will. But
before I leave, I want to talk about one dog in particular.
Please do.
Well, Grudge was my dog.
Yes.
The second one of my favorite dogs was Thug Life.
I saw that name, Thug Life. Yes.
Thug Life. I gave him that name because when he came to my house as a pup, he walked in the door like a gangster with his sister.
Oh,
Every time his sister got him put back in that cage, all I heard in that cage, he was fucking his sister up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Lil X just told me how the dog. This gave me a little picture how the dog would look because he got a dog
that looked just like him.
Look just like him. He said Macho Man looks just like Thug Life, and that little motherfucker. Well, he's getting bigger, but that little motherfucker, motherfuckers were trying to kidnap him.
If it's anything like Thug Life, they can try. But they might not leave with their arm.
I'm gonna tell you two people no one gonna try to kidnap. Well, two dogs no one gonna try to kidnap. They ain't gonna try to kidnap Juggernaut. They ain't gonna try to kidnap Apache. Apache is my princess, and he's vicious though. Vicious. So I fight for them. But other dogs he got, those motherfuckers, they got this big motherfucker called Ace.
Yeah, I seen that picture.
That motherfucker is a grown ass man. He barks like a grumpy grandpa. Or roof. Or you hear that shit? Like what the fuck? You know.
He barked. So, X told me he barked like Grouch. Grudge's father.
Oh. I gotta see some. I think he got pictures too. Like, you know, X got fucking like totes of old magazines and shit like that. This motherfucker come out with old ass denim shirts and then I know y'all do. Y'all kill my damn nerves because y'all got those shit. We can't wear them. The fucking Rough Rider store never be open. We can't buy shit.
And here's the thing. I got a leather coat that they were gonna put out. Yeah. But everybody said they didn't like it. So the designer turned around to me because she knew I liked it and gave it to me.
Still got it?
Yes.
Please wear it as Spanish Mob. I'm sorry, Trouble. But fuck that.
But here's the thing. Reason why I say Grudge and Thug, because them two fought. I was in the house and I was doing something and I made a mistake and left the door open because I knew when them two was in the house together, you don't leave the door open because they're gonna go, this is war.
The head of the household. Who's the head dog in charge?
So I'm in the kitchen doing it and I all hear, so I run out there, they're fighting. I grabbed Thug by the neck, I grabbed Grudge by the neck. Why I say he still can't believe I did this. And all I said was, if y'all two don't stop fighting, I'm going to beat that fuck out of y'all. And they stopped.
Listen, man, I'm going to tell you, this not about race. It's just when a black person say they're going to beat your ass and you treat dogs like children. So when you tell your child you're going to beat their ass, they do life decisions. They make pimp decisions like, do I want my ass whooped or do I want to kill out?
When Ball came home, Ball said he looked at Thug Life. He said, "What happened?" I said, "Him and Greg was fighting." He said, "And you broke it up?" I said, "Of course." I said, "I got in between them, grabbed them both by the neck. I broke them up. I had the whole Grudge forever. I told Thug, go in the fucking room." Thug went calmly in the room, and I slammed the door. I had to drag Grudge to the bathroom and throw his ass in the bathroom and close the door. And said, "You're not coming out till you calm the fuck down."
Shit. Yeah, you straight up.
And why? When I told Y in the net, Y said, "Yo, you crazy." Y said, "I would have never stepped in there."
You still got dogs?
No.
Do you still got you still got any dogs with you?
No, I found out because I had asthma. I found out the dog was agitating my asthma. That's why I stay sick.
Oh, that's crazy. And
But I love dogs. Don't get
all
it
right, I was
twisted.
to say you love dogs, but you can't
be with them.
Own. That's bad.
When Grudge died, I really technically started losing interest.
Oh.
When Thug Life died, I really started losing interest. And then on top of that, the only female bitch that I really like besides Deucey, because Deucey and me argue like we was a couple. I say, Deucey, I put a food in her cage, and she get the bark, and I say, shut up, bitch. And she would bark back. And JB used to say, you argue like a married couple.
You know, listen, dogs don't like the word bitch, sir. They don't like that word. I found out I'm doing this shit with my dog in this house. Like, shut up, bitch. He like, oh, wait a minute. I took his food away. Like, say that, grab me again. You know, it's dog. I love dogs, man. But, oh man.
And music was a pure white.
They just
Redbone. He was a red nose.
They just mentioned music as soon as you said that.
And somebody asked me why you name her music. Because when she was a pup, I put on my music and she would sit by the speaker. That's how I name most of my dogs. By their attitudes. Now, Sin was a different story.
Attitudes, Sin.
Huh? Yeah, we had a dog named Sin.
You had a dog named Sin?
Yeah. He was from Thug Life's litter. But he was evil. That dog did not like me. I did not like him.
Wait, someone said my dog. JB said that was his dog. JB.
Yeah, JB loves Sin.
Hey, okay, but you said that dog is pure evil. Only when I hear a dog pure evil, I think of Man's Best Friend movie. That motherfucker was pure evil, Cujo or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't like dogs.
But because you couldn't. Here's the thing: Sin trusted nobody in this area. When nobody in this area, so I had to put him way back on the tree by himself.
He was just what you call those type of people that don't come in my space. This is my space. You come in my space, I'm gonna fuck you up. That this is my space.
And I told somebody, I said that's like bro shit. See?
JB said him and Wild was the only.
Yeah, the only two I let. They want to be fed. Y'all better go out there. Jamie ain't going. And they look at me. They said you had grudge. You got grudge. You handle grudge. How if you scared of Sin? I said that the motherfucker different beast.
It is evil. You not hearing him? It's evil. It was with the devil. It's evil.
He just did not like me. I was cool with that, but if they wasn't in, I had to feed her. I get me a stick. I had a stick. I put her food in the bowl, and I take the stick, and I make sure I'm not close enough she can get me, and I take the stick and I push it there.
You punk. You punk. That's a punk move. Get a stick and push it. You're like, here you go, bitch.
No, because that bitch, he tried to bite me.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna say that because I be lying my ass off. Like I'm trying to sound tough, but bite me, I'm biting you back. I'm biting.
Our whole thing, we didn't abuse dogs. We personally didn't care for that. So to keep from abusing, here's your food. And she be barking the whole time. I said, yeah, but I ain't coming close.
I got a story. Like me and little X was going to Philly's bike night. Yeah. We had to stop somewhere to get dang, which one was it? X, put it on here. But we had to stop to get a dog. And dog looked just like my dog downstairs, but he was a pit though, like big pit. And he soon as he got him from the owner, he started barking at X. And X, Donnie Brasco, there you go. And X just looked at him and the owner's like, I don't know why like that. X grabbed the leash and said, give me the leash. He said, all right. X said, shut up. And he was like, I like, hold on, we gotta ride 4 or 5 hours with him. He said on your side. Look, we was driving. Every time we saw the red light, I looked down like that. That's why I did a video. It's a video I did with him and a picture. And I just looked down. Whatever X did, they started listening to me because I was like, sit down. And he sit back like, I don't know which one of y'all, you know, I don't know what voodoo y'all got with dogs. It's like X's look at them.
Because upstate, at one point we had 17 dogs up there.
Upstate?
Yes. Right? The people didn't even know we had dogs on the property. Because all the lady said when they get the barking, all I can hear you say is, shut the fuck up. And she said it got quiet.
Oh shit, that's what you lucky. You lucky that motherfucker like nobody gonna call the cops. Like, you gonna say shut the fuck up, don't worry about it. You gonna say shut the fuck up. You say, see, quiet. Don't worry about it.
Because after they fed, and we always made sure, like even in the winter, there's tricks that people has to do with their dogs that people who don't know. Like they put them dogs out there in the dead of winter with no hot water and oil. The oil lubricates their stomach. I learned that from JB.
JB said Littlefoot was a beast. He came from Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Y'all got
dogs.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna do it. And JB, you're gonna have to come on now. You got to come on. We're gonna talk. It's gonna be an episode just about dogs. You're gonna give my dog division some love. I would love to have the dog division on here, but I want y'all on here because y'all having some stories. Especially, I want more details about that bathroom incident because I want to know who was in the bathroom.
I ain't gonna hold up. Out of respect, I'm not calling everybody out.
No. Listen. Just give me 2 names. I'll find out the rest. I thought those 2 like so.
Scorpio is one of them.
Huh?
Scorpio is one of them. He don't care because I told him, I said, I may mention your name. He said, go ahead. All right. Scorpio is one of them.
Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna see him in October, so I'm good with that.
Everybody, and he called me because he said everybody was getting on him. I said, for what? He said, because they said I was trying to disrespect you. I said, Scorpio, you know how we go now. Don't let that shit bother you. Fuck it. He said, you didn't change at all. I said, why should I? Motherfucker, they paying my bill? They paying yours?
Yes. I did. JB, all right. I hear you. I'll let you know because we still got to talk about that T-shirt thing. So, hey, man, we hit the time. But man, again, thank you.
If you want me on again, just let me know.
Yes, sir. I'm glad we had that extra time with y'all to talk about these damn dogs, man. I love it.
We got stories.
Oh yeah, I know you, man. Listen, I told you I ride with X. X give me different stories to keep you.
Did he tell you about the dog that ran away and came back to look at the house every now and then?
Yep. I told you, man. It's good to talk to talk to the OGs and get some good wholesome stories and make me even love this fucking R so much more. So, brother,
don't forget to call me. So don't you forget, because I'll get your number from Lil X. Trust me.
All right, if not, I inbox you my number, man.
All right, cause there's money out there for you to get,
and I shall get it. I love money.
I shall show you.
I love money. But we gonna see you. In the next month, though.
Yeah.
Right? All right, cool. So, Jamie, I'm glad to let you go, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, brother.
Hey, JB, call me.
Call him
That's
now.
my little brother.
Call him now.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, that was the legend, man. I mean, OG is all OGs we got on here is legends to me because they seen shit I haven't seen. They got stories to share. That was one of them. I appreciate James for coming on. JB, you still here? You owe me, bro, because you supposed to have been on. But now I got a reason for you to come on because I love the banter you, Lil X, and him had with the dog stories, and I love for y'all to get on at the same time, and possibly if I get some dog division people on, that'd be great. I could combine stories and give them some pointers if they need it, you know. But my next show next week is my brother from Canada, Rob the 5'9". I finally get to talk to this dude. Well, we talked, but we never met. So it's gonna be crazy that this is how we're gonna meet. It's on my podcast. So y'all ain't ready for the truth. Yo, it's gonna be bugged the fuck out. I love it. But we're gonna talk like that. After that, I have a guest. I have a guest for October. We're gonna either do it the 5th or the 6th. I don't know yet. I will talk more to him. But Speedy from New York. Speedy is one of my guys that talk. We could talk about anything. We could talk about wrestling. We could talk about rap. We could talk about lifestyle. We could talk about business, money, all that stuff. So it's gonna be interesting when I get him on here, and that's gonna be a face-to-face actually, because we both gonna be in Orlando. So why the hell not do a face-to-face? So thank y'all for watching. Have a safe, exciting weekend. I do not know what event is this week, but I'm sorry, Baltimore. Baltimore is having their bull roast. Hopefully, I can make it. I really want to go. Hopefully, I can make it though. Something just came up. I'm gonna try. It's between 1 and 5. I'm gonna try. Or should I say we gonna try? Oh, me and Lil X. Until then, same champ time, same champ channel, Mr. Attention Getter. I am out, and I must. Where's my grave? Where's my Grim Reaper at? There he is. Deuces.